Hey Capricorn, this is Michael with your March 2023 reading. We are in what is perhaps the most astrologically significant month of the entire year. We actually have your ruling planet Saturn moving into Pisces this month, where it will be for the next 3 years. So we're seeing a shift of a cycle, and for you it's especially important. Again, your ruling planet is Saturn, so you are extra affected and extra impacted by whatever it's doing or wherever it is. And we also have Pluto moving out of your sign and into Aquarius this month as well. Now, Pluto is a little bit different because it's only going to be in Aquarius for 3 months before it retrogrades and goes back into your sign in June. But this 3 month window is almost like a sneak peek for the next 2 decades of our lives. And this is really, really interesting. Pluto is going to be going back into Aquarius in 2024, where it's going to be until 2043. So really pay attention to what's going on for you, especially financially. There could be a lot of power or a lot of things that you are coming into that could really change your life. And you might start seeing signs of that in the next few months. Overall, there's a lot of energetic burden that is actually lifting off of you, and this is a very exciting month to be a Capricorn. If you're excited for this month's reading, then definitely be sure to hit like, subscribe, and the bell notification so you can always stay up to date with what's in the cards for you. For those of you who are brand new to my channel, my name is Michael, and I utilize tarot and tropical astrology to intuit monthly forecasts for your zodiac sign. Now, March is such a pivotal month. I'm actually offering 20% off all of my services if you use the code PIVOTAL on my website. You can find links for personal readings and distance Reiki sessions in the description of this video, as well as links for the astrology blog and all of my other social media accounts. So as I'm shuffling the deck here, I'm going to talk a little more about what is going on astrologically in March. I highly recommend that you check out the blog post in the description box down below. It'll talk about all the transits and kind of the energy, probably in greater depth than I'll really be able to cover. There's a lot of different moving parts in these videos. But I really feel like this month in particular is a good month to pay attention to. We're actually starting off with a really beautiful aspect on the 2nd. We have Venus and Jupiter coming together in the sign of Aries. And for you, this is really homey, nurturing, and sweet energy. If you've been trying to manifest a home or really connect to your roots or just feel a sense of emotional ease or improvement, this is a great time to manifest any and all of those things, or maybe there's something coming to fruition if that is an intention you have been setting for a while. It's also the same day that we have Mercury entering into Pisces, and for you, Pisces energy represents your mind, it represents communication, and Mercury is the planet of communication and the mind, so there's a lot happening. You might be talking very quickly this month. There's a lot of planning, but also a lot of dreaming, specifically. And, I think a lot of people don't realize that you're actually a very dreamy sign. You have the ability to follow through on your dreams, but you are dreamers at heart. And I think you're really envisioning some things for yourself, and definitely have to let me know in the comments down below what it is that you're hoping to achieve or manifest, especially as we're coming into these new cycles. The first cards I pulled for you were the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, and that's actually so funny because it feels like the energy I was just describing. Now, this could be two different people, but this is your reading, so I'm going to interpret this as you for now. We have the Queen of Cups, someone who's very intuitive, very dreamy, very compassionate. I feel like you are nurturing a project or idea, or you are coming up with some sort of business plan to help other people, or some sort of action plan to help and nurture other people. I do feel like with the King of Pentacles, there really is like a lot of emphasis on gaining resources to be of service to others. And that could be material, that could be financial, but that could also be emotional. There are many ways that this could manifest or be expressed. These are general readings, so just keep that in mind. Okay, interesting. We do have some liftoff here with the Eight of Wands. I do feel like there is something very exciting. There's some movement, but in this process, I feel like there is this sense of maybe needing to ask for help or asking for assistance or getting other people involved with the Five of Pentacles here. I feel like money is kind of a concern for whatever it is that you're trying to create. There could be some sort of expense, or you're not really sure how to finance something or to make something happen. Interesting. And we do have the Three of Swords with the Hanged Man. And this is a painful energy, I'm not going to lie. I feel like some of you are manifesting something and like you want to make it happen really quickly with the Eight of Wands, and maybe there's even the potential to have it happen, but like something isn't working or lining up right now, and like honestly it feels like finances or something logistical like that, something regarding resources, and it's like something's on hold or something is being delayed, and that feels painful. I know that's not the most fun message, it's just what I'm getting. We'll figure this out in a moment here. And honestly, the energy this month is pretty chaotic. And I feel like there could even be forces beyond your control. But you're feeling sort of stuck in something. And while this energy is painful, especially this Three of Swords, it is like mending a broken heart. You are putting something back together. I feel like a lot of you feel alone. Which is interesting. Or you feel like you need to connect with other people. Because I almost get the sense like you achieve something, but you can't quite do it on your own anymore. What is this about? What is this Three of Swords and Hanged Man about? And kind of clarifying the Five of Pentacles with this as well. Four of Swords. Yeah, something's being delayed. You're waiting on something. And I feel like there is something with divine timing here. What is being delayed? Interesting. It's the Death card. It's like in order for something new to begin, something has to end in your life, Capricorn. And this ending, this finalization of something is the thing that is being delayed. And I feel like you do start off the month with some good news, so that's interesting. It might not happen as quickly as it appears to at first. And it feels like there could be something with resources or with financing. Again, that's pretty central here with the Five of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there's some party or person siphoning resources in some way. Also interesting noticing the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We have 777. There is a lucky energy here. And I know it feels like something seems great and then it doesn't happen right away, but it still feels like there's something here, there's something in March that feels lucky. Um, it feels like there's something that needs to be communicated. And I think that's kind of this Saturnian influence entering into Pisces for you. There's going to be something about negotiations. I'm kind of getting that. There might be some deception or some confusion. I feel like someone's not being straightforward, especially if you're working with someone and it's like, how this is starting to read to me, Capricorn, it's like you have this breakthrough, you have this success, you have this find, and it's really, really exciting. But then all of a sudden, someone else you're working with or someone else you are connecting to is like, oh, like they weren't expecting it to happen so soon. But it also feels like there's something deeper going on. It kind of feels like someone's not putting in the same energy or they're just not as invested as you are in something. I want to tell you to be really careful with who you're working with, but to be honest, it feels like this person is already kind of in your life. Can we get any more signs who this person might be? Can we see this clearly, please? Four of Pentacles, someone who's holding back something. I'm noticing the roots, maybe someone who's like family. We have Temperance here. This could be a Sagittarius energy. It feels like there is something with divine timing again with this though too, which is interesting because I feel like ultimately regardless of what is going on, how these blockages or these delays are manifesting, it's like really needing to trust in the timing. It's time to trust in the timing. Okay. You will have a celebration in the future with the Three of Cups and the Two of Wands here. You're not that far from your goal still. Even though there might be a setback or a delay with something, what is this about? Yeah, there's something that needs to end first. What is going on? Okay. I'm getting like contracts. Or like something that needs to be signed. I almost feel like someone backs out. The Fool. There is going to be a new beginning. I feel like with Pluto leaving your sign this month, you're in this critical degree, is what it's called. When a planet is at that 29th degree before it enters into a new sign, there can be this sort of intense energy, this intense buildup. And it's very personal to you, whatever it is that's being blocked. You really want this new beginning. And you'll get it. You will manifest what it is you want to manifest, but it's going to take more time. I kind of want to pull a moon card. I feel like I don't have all the information here. Interesting. South Node. Don't let the past hold you back. There is something about being held back. Can I get a little more information? What is happening for Capricorn this month? We do have waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum. So something is building still. You're trying to get something off the ground here. And it's still very early on. And maybe some of you are concerned that there are already delays or setbacks this early on in a project or in this phase, in this new phase. But I think it's still building. And I know I keep saying kind of a similar message here, but it feels like a reassurance almost. Like, don't worry, this is going to happen. Just keep going. New moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. Now, we love to see that. We do actually have some Taurus energy as Venus enters into Taurus on the 16th. Venus is actually very comfortable in the sign of Taurus. It is the planetary ruler of Taurus. And for you specifically, this is bringing more passion, actually, and giving you more energy to do the things you enjoy, to connect with people you enjoy. We do have Venus coming together with Uranus, which is kind of an unstable energy towards the end of this month. I think that's on the 30th. But I'm feeling like with this new moon in Taurus, like this is kind of a timing thing. And I believe that is in May. Actually, it might be April. Because we're going to have I believe we have two new moons in Aries. We have the first one on the 21st of this month. The next one we have is an eclipse. And then after that, we'll have a new moon in Taurus. So it feels like 2 months. I'm getting 2 months for something that you are trying to manifest or something that has been delayed. Something is being delayed to May. What do we have? Can we get any more clarity here? Can we get any more clarity? Yeah, adjustments are required with the third quarter moon. And it's really interesting because it's like you have this new thing that's just beginning, but there's something that's still wrapping up, something that is still ending. You are still very much between cycles, but I feel like in the next 2 months, you're going to be able to move forward in the way that you want, Capricorn. What else do we have? Let's pull for relationships. What's going on for love and relationships for Capricorn? What's going on for love and relationships for Capricorn? Show us clearly, please. What is going on for love and relationships? I'm actually being directed to another deck. Okay, so I am now pulling from the Modern Love Tarot. And all of these decks I use are in the description of this video as well, if you are curious about them and want to pick them up. Okay. Three of Swords again. That's why I needed to pull from another deck. Can I clarify something, actually? Is this what this kind of delay is? Or, like, something has to end before something begins? Why is the Three of Swords here? I do feel like there's some heartbreak. Honestly, that there's, like, some pain. There's still some healing going on. There could be a very unexpected development in relationships for you at the end of the month if you are connecting with someone. I'm just going to say that now. I know this has not been like the most bright and cheery and optimistic message, but I feel like I need to put this out here. The Eight of Swords. Interesting. So even though there's this ending that might be painful, you're ultimately finishing up something that has been entrapping. Maybe you've been really stuck about a person. Could be Cancer energy with the Queen of Cups. Could also be Scorpio or Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but wow, I feel like you have a really strong connection with this person. You might even have like kind of a psychic link with somebody, or you're just connecting with someone. King of Cups. Interesting. Um I need one more card to kind of confirm what I may be sniffing out here. I almost wonder, Capricorn, if there's someone from your past. I know, one of those. You have free will, do what you will, use your own discernment. I really do feel like there is someone from the past who regrets ending a relationship with you, or regrets ending a connection with you, or not exploring things more. And you kind of know that, but it's like they're never going to admit it with the Eight of Swords. And maybe they don't even see it, or they don't even fully own it or recognize it. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's holding something back. And it sucks because I feel like you still have feelings for this person, Capricorn. I feel like they do have feelings for you too, but like for whatever reason, they're just not biting the bullet. They're not willing to be vulnerable or have a conversation or heal something, and maybe that's also part of this thing you're waiting on. It's like you know you feel it, you're sensing it, you both have a really strong connection. This is like a pair here, the King and Queen of Cups. um I'm looking at this like this person's just on their phone and this woman's just looking at her, kind of crossed arms, waiting to get some sort of attention, waiting to get some sort of message. Nine of Cups. Sometimes you just gotta focus on your own happiness, Capricorn. And I feel like that's really hard because it feels like there's a lot of things in your life that are kind of on pause due to other people, but like, I don't think it's actually that bad. You know, really take care of yourself, really enjoy your own life, do the things you enjoy doing. And you might even feel like you just kind of need to spend some time with yourself, spend some time at home, especially as we get more into Aries energy this month. I feel like you just got to do you. Let's pull an animal card for you. What is the animal card for Capricorn? The shark and the sea serpent. Again, like, you feel someone's energy circling around you, and like there could even be someone kind of watching you on social media or just like checking in with you or asking about you. But I feel like there's this emotional healing that really needs to happen with the sea serpent. I feel like you have a connection with someone, like a sacral connection with someone. Um, you might be having dreams about them. I could say that. Um, and I just see the circle imagery in both of these cards. We have the sea serpent and the shark here kind of circling around its prey. I'm getting social circles. Who do you keep in your inner circle? That's also really thematic for you right now, Capricorn. Who do you allow closest to you? Who do you keep at a distance? You might even feel this other person and like you know they're not going to reach out to you, and honestly, you know that because they know if they reached out to you, like that's kind of just done. You're done. Something is done here, or like you need to put it to rest with the Judgment card. There's like this kind of ambiguous grief over the loss of a relationship. Um, and I don't even necessarily feel like you were the one who decided that. Like you wanted to have the relationship, but this person, for whatever reason, ended it or wasn't ready for it. And like you still get the sense that they regret that. They want to have the relationship, but they also, for whatever reason, just aren't able to do it still. And I feel like you kind of have to let that go, honestly, just for your own peace of mind with the Nine of Cups. So that's interesting. You will have to let me know how this resonates because I feel like it's been very circular, this reading, Capricorn. Let us know who this is representing to you. This really does feel like an ex, though, or someone you have connected with romantically or even sexually. I feel like the energy right now could feel a little frustrating, even though there's a lot of shifts that are happening. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of misunderstandings. Let it settle, Capricorn. This isn't forever. This is just kind of a wave right now. I am sending you lots of energy your way. You can book a reading or distance Reiki session with me if you feel like that could be helpful. Maybe that could move something along energetically for you. I am having that sale using the code PIVOTAL. All of my services are 20% off. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, Capricorn. Have a happy March.